politics and dealing with people voting for people solely because off of skin color, gender, sorority sister. I'm like, whatever the case may be, everything but principles and policies. Is because there is also an underlying competition for not only attention but influence, and that's why I'm like, y'all need to be very careful about what we have going on, especially getting closer to this election, and recognition, which could make it seem like popularity is a key to success or happiness because everybody wants to have this influence, this recognition, this influence, but it's not good. Like Kendrick said, it's a lot of goofies with a check. It's a lot of goofies with a check, and it's just like, babe, that's the part that I can't get jiggy with right there because it is literally a lot of goofies with a check, and that's why I'm just like, child, it's not fitting for her. I understand she been in the law world and the legal world and all that kind of stuff, but baby, the position is not fit for you. I didn't even realize that because I'm like, something about it, yeah, something about this how she even got in office. They said it was like very strange. Obviously, they were talking about this how she's leaving her way to the top and all that kind of stuff. But apparently, at one point there was like no Democratic nominee or something like that, and they just put her in there. Like I said, I wasn't following politics at that point in time. Again, it was just the state of my life for the past 4 years that kind of made me be like, okay, maybe I do need to figure out what's going on in the politics, the Congress, and all that other kind of stuff because it is affecting me more than it's ever affected me growing up, and now I've been alive 3 decades, so it's definitely hitting home. And I'm just like, now I realize I have to be the one to stand up because I'm like, child, if I have to be the one to, which is so crazy because I post my thoughts a lot on Facebook of how I feel about politics. Same thing I do here. I voice my opinions about all this stuff on pretty much all my platforms. And then I woke up to an ad yesterday, and it was saying, run for something. And I was like, what? And I got an ad that was just like, our generation deserves representation, state and local positions, and it was just like, we need you to run. And that's why I said, I know y'all need people like me. I know y'all need people like me, which is why I am walking in my destiny and being everything that God wants me to be. Because I'm honestly, I was about to say, I've honestly been afraid to be who God calls me to be because of the responsibility. And I am so spoiled that I do not like responsibility. But now that I'm in my third decade of life and I really do want what God has for me, and I'm feeling like I'm in this like world is just like I feel like that woman that was just like I'm standing still and the world was like spinning around me, and I was just like, well, God, what is that? But I realized I'm getting to the next level of my life. Like now I care about politics. Now I'm gonna be like a Candace Owens sitting up there. Like just imagine a Kay and Candace. You know? Well, I'm like, let me do it myself. We be back to back like this. You know? I'm like, I really am really a girl that's really liking, like I said, the whole politics because I have an opinion about everything. I'm a Virgo and I'm a critically acclaimed opinionated woman, okay? Candace is also an earth sign like myself, so we just keep it very down to earth, truth seekers, calling it for what it is, just plain and simple. And that's why I'm just like, even the media paints her out to be such a villain, bad creature, all this other kind of stuff. That girl know what she talking about, and that's what I can't say. And that's why I'm like, I get it, because like I said, even like Donnie, even like Candace, people treat me the same way. Like someone said, call liar sitting up there talking about she's a radical and all this other kind of stuff, and then somebody said the fact that she's even allowed to say this and nobody blinks an eye. If Donnie said something like that, oh my God. I mean, y'all mistook his words. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all be telling people go vote. And the same people that he told them they need to go peacefully up to Congress and do something, they stormed the Congress or the Capitol. And then he's sitting there trying to explain that's not what I said. That's not my fault that they misunderstood what I said. He said, I didn't even have to follow up what I said. I said what I said in that very breath. They went and did what they wanted to do. I ain't got nothing to do with that. And I like him when he keep it real like that because now what do y'all expect him to do? What do y'all expect him to do? I told them they need to protest. They went up there and rioted. What the does that have to do with me? All I was telling them is, y'all let it be known that y'all exercise y'all rights as human beings because he was a civilian before he was a president. He was a business civilian only before he was a president. Y'all, nature is nature, so I just have to see, and y'all know that storm is coming, so I'm definitely just trying to watch my back, because I'm not just anybody. Yeah, is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm good right now. Hey, say yes or say no, because I really need somebody. Tell me you're that somebody.